Is that for me? Thanks. Ooh, it looks good. Smells good. It's pretty good. What's up, everybody? My name is Scott and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and today we're gonna have some fun with some elephant guns and a bulletproof shield. Let's go check it out and get started. Alrighty, well, before we get started, I need to go ahead and address my voice. I know that I sound like Goldberg today, and it's because the cold weather is getting the best of me, brother. So you're just gonna have to deal with that today. This is a level 4 bulletproof shield. It is very, very heavy and feels like it's pretty well built. You got some glass here for you to see through. I have no idea what brand this is or who made it. All I know is it's supposed to be level 4 rated, which is all the way up to 30-06, and the glass is supposed to be level 3, rated up to 44 Magnum. Today we are gonna shoot this thing with a few calibers that it's rated for, and then we're gonna blast it with some massive elephant guns and see how it holds up. Ooh, man, I am getting hot. This Christmas sweater may have been a mistake. It's awfully sunny today, but if you want to be the coolest person at your Christmas party, you need to get you a Kentucky Ballistics Christmas sweater. Link in the description. Alrighty, our Terminator Predator is gonna be our assistant today. I'm not gonna lie, if I saw that walking through the woods, I'd be pretty worried. So we are gonna start out with a Glock 17 chambered in 9mm, and I'm gonna be using some Underwood ammo, 124 grain full metal jackets. Okay, we're gonna find out if I got gypped or not. Alrighty then, let's check it out. Looks like we have a hit right there, right in the middle. This appears to be some sort of composite, and it does not look like it made it through the back. 9mm. Well, the shield stopped a 9mm. Now we're gonna step it up to 45 ACP. This is a Smith & Wesson M&P 45, and I'm gonna be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 230 grain jacketed hollow points. There we go. All right, we had a good hit right here. And let's see if it made it through the other side. It does not look like it made it through the back. Actually, if you look in this hole, you can actually see the bullet inside the shield. I think it's time to step it up a little bit. Next is gonna be 44 Magnum. This is a Magnum Research Desert Eagle, chambered in 44 Magnum, and I'll be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 240 grain jacketed hollow points. The glass is supposed to be rated for 44 Magnum, so this time I'm gonna shoot the shield and I'm gonna shoot the glass. All right, here we go. We're gonna shoot the shield first. Let's aim for that glass. Looks like I hit a little high. There we go. For one, it appears that this shield has been painted because every time I shoot it, it is chipping off. So I hit right here, and then I aim for the glass. I hit a little high, and then managed to actually hit the glass. Ooh, man, okay. So we have quite a bulge right here where I hit with the 44 Magnum. Down here we have no hole, so it did not make it through this section of the shield, and it looks like the glass actually stopped the 44 Magnum. Predator did a pretty good job at hanging on to it. This shield seems to be pretty tough. We're gonna hit it with one more handgun before we step it up to rifles, and that is a 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum with an 8 3/8 inch barrel, and I'm going to be using some Underwood ammo, 350 grain jacketed hollow points. It's Santa! Oh, hey! Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, sir. I'll tell him. Okay. He called to tell me to tell you to hit the subscribe button or you're not going to get any presents. Actually, his words exactly were, young or old, big or small, hit the subscribe button or no presents at all. He likes to talk in rhymes. Just hit the subscribe button. I wonder if the glass stopped that. I'll tell you what, this shield is pretty impressive. We hit right there with the 500 Magnum, and then I took a shot at the glass. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, it did not go through the back, but it created a bulge. And then there's one heck of a bulge on the back of this glass, but it still managed to stop the 500 Magnum. It seems like the shield is starting to lose some of its integrity. There's some other stuff I wanted to shoot it with, but I'm afraid there won't be much of it left by the time we get to the elephant gun. So we're just gonna go ahead and skip to the top and work our way down. So this is my double barrel 700 Nitro Express. This thing is an absolute behemoth, and it shoots this gigantic round, the 700 Nitro Express. That is a 1,000 grain full metal jacket. I think the shield may break after this. Oh. All right, here we go. Ride the lightning. That's 700 Nitro. That is one heck of a ride. So we hit right here, and you can actually see the jacket of that round in there. I'm just wondering if it's the jacket or if it's the whole dang bullet. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it out of there. But it's right there. And as you can see on the back of this thing, it created quite a bulge, and then through this part of the shield all the way over here, splintered that. So that was a lot of force. It looks like it stopped around, but if your arm was right there and you were holding that shield, I'm guessing it's probably gonna break your arm. All right, we're not done with you, buddy. Looks like old Terminator Predator is missing a few fingers after that last shot. This shield has impressed me. I cannot believe that it stopped a 1,000 grain 700 Nitro. But I have something here that I do not believe it's going to be able to stop. This is my A-Square 577 Tyrannosaur, and it fires this behemoth of a round, the 577 Tyrannosaur, 750 grain brass solid, moving at 2,460 feet per second. I have not shot the 700 Nitro and the 5.77 Tyrannosaur back to back. So once and for all, I'm gonna find out which one kicks harder. Here we go. .577 Tyrannosaur definitely kicks harder. I think it stopped it. What is this thing made out of? Some sort of alien space age composite material? Like, how did it stop that? It stopped a 5.77 Tyrannosaur and a 700 Nitro. 5.77 T-Rex. You ate it for breakfast. Actually, you can see the bullet right there. It's in there. I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit disappointed that the 5.77 T-Rex did not make it through that shield. I really thought it was going to, but I have one more option. This is the 416 Rigby, and that is a 400 grain brass solid. This round has a reputation on this channel of going through absolutely everything. So I'm really curious to see if the shield can stop it, and I'll be using my CZ 550 bolt action rifle. This gun is so light compared to the 5.77 T-Rex and the 700 Nitro. Okay, here we go. I'm not really sure. Let's go check it out. Well, let's have a look. We hit right there. Oh, all right. 416 Rigby does it again, blew through this shield. This shield stopped a 700 Nitro and a 5.77 T-Rex, but 416 Rigby did the trick. I'm gonna start calling it the 416 Honey Badger, because 416 Rigby don't care. So it looks like the Terminator Predator has a fresh new dent right here in his pelvis.
A few moments later.
I looked at the slow-mo footage, and it looks like the 416 Rigby round literally just falls on the ground. But apparently it fell into the upside down world or something, because I have been looking here for 30 minutes and I can't find it. For our grand finale, I have my Ohio Ordnance Works H-Car chambered in 30-06. I have 19 rounds of Underwood ammo, 30-06, 150 grain AccuBond rounds. Let's see how it handles several rounds concentrated in about the same spot. You just got jammed. Let's go check that out. Most of our hits are all through this area right here. Let's flip this around. Oh, yeah. I think a few of those made it through. This looks pretty rough. And our cinder block right here, this one got chewed up a little bit. You can see this one has some nicks, and actually there is some of a bullet right there on that one. You know, in the game Call of Duty, There's certain players that like to run around with a shield, and when you shoot that shield, it seems like it stops everything. And you're like, that's not realistic. Turns out it's fairly realistic. This shield pretty much ate everything. It did not hold up very well to multiple shots from a 30-06 in one area, and it was no match for the 416 Rigby. But other than that, it was pretty impressive. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. What was your favorite gun used in today's video? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a big favor and give it a like. And if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure and check me out on Kentucky Customs, Kentucky Ballistics Shorts, Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up an awesome Christmas sweater. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.